If you've been struggling with your car camping, van life, SUV camping power setup, or you can't keep things charged long enough, and maybe you can't afford one of those huge portable power stations that have, like 1200 watts, maybe that's something that's out of your budget. Well, I have the solution for you. I'm going to show you that solution here in this video. And by the way, I'm Dee. I've been car camping part-time in my Hyundai Santa Fe for the last almost 3 years. In September, it'll be my 3-year anniversary. So welcome to Dee's Roads, and let's get into this, and let's talk about my new power setup that has really changed the game for me. The GoldenMate Orion 1000 comes with these connector cables so you can do series or parallel, hooking up to 4 different batteries for over 5,000 watts of solar. You also have these charging clamps right here. And then finally you have included in the box the user manual. As you can see, here's the unit out of the box. Very nice design here up at the front. This is where you plug in those parallel or series connectors for up to 4 batteries. And then it has a little vent here. That way it can discharge if need be. It also comes with a Bluetooth app that you can download and check the status of your battery at any given time, which is super convenient. You can switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit as well. It also comes with this handy LCD screen at the top so you can see how much power is coming in and out and monitor your batteries. And one of the most awesome things about it is you can charge it in 3 different ways. So you can use a solar panel, you can use a battery charger plugged into an AC outlet like I'm using right now temporarily until I get my solar plugged up into a charge controller to work with the battery. You can also use an alternator or a generator. And in case I forgot to mention it, with this power station, you can have up to 1,280 watts of power. So that's why I say I nearly tripled the amount of power that I had before I got this. And it weighs around 30 pounds, so it's pretty lightweight compared to like the traditional lead acid batteries that we used to have. They're also cheaper. It is IP67 waterproof and dustproof, and it has about 5,000 deep cycles and comes with a 10-year, so that means like a 10-year lifespan basically. And as of the time of recording this video, it's on sale right now for $269.99. And I will give you an extra discount code, exclusive discount code for Dee's Roads down in the description and pin comment down below. So all in all, I think this is a great option, even if you're doing something like replacing your current RV batteries, you're doing van life, you're doing car camping, you're doing regular old camping. I think this can also be used for fishing, like a trolling motor. And I'd even say this is a great solution for emergencies at home when the power grid goes out, big storm, and you need some backup power. I think this is also a great solution. Okie dokie. So I had a little malfunction. We'll talk about that in a different video. So it's about an hour later. We're not going to talk about that today. Maybe I'll share that with you in a different video. Little malfunction. Had a little problem. First time that has ever occurred in my almost 3 years of car camping, but that's okay. We're going to move on. We're going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and finish showing you the capability while I test out this GoldenMate Orion 1000 LifePO4 or lithium iron phosphate 4 battery. It's a smart battery with a built-in BMS, that is a battery management system, and that protects us from 5 different instances occurring. The first one, overcurrent protection, short circuit protection, over-discharge protection, overcharge protection, and finally, thermal protection. So all that is built into the battery. That's why it's a smart battery. And I'll list all the specifications for this battery up on the screen. And like I said before, if you are going the option that I'm going for right now, which like I said, eventually I'll hook up solar, but for right now, I'm just using a smart battery charger. You have to make sure that you get the right battery charger. The first one I got didn't have enough amps or voltage, so it did not work at all. So I had to go back and make sure I got at least a 14.4 volt charger that's specific to lithium ion phosphate batteries, the LifePO4 batteries. Okay, so let's run a little test right now. I have my fridge going. It is down to 85 degrees. I did turn off the inverter, the power inverter, for a little while because of that, because of my malfunction that we're not going to talk about today in this video. Okay, so I have the refrigerator plugged in. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a smoothie here. And that's going to be my dinner because it is too hot to cook. The weather did kind of calm down a little bit. There is a nice breeze, but I'd rather keep that nice cool temperature in the vehicle as opposed to turning on my electric pan and making it super hot and unbearable in here again. So I want to stay cool. And then after this, I also have like a little air conditioner thing that I want to try out now that I have this super capable battery system. So let's run this test. All right, I'm going to go ahead and unplug the smoothie from the inverter that is hooked up to the battery. And now I got this little fan air conditioner that I did not use before because I just did not have the power to do it. I didn't have the option to even run this thing. And what has happened now is because I didn't have that much battery capacity before, both of my fans, I just got two of these because my other fan broke. Well, it stopped charging. So I got two of these little guys here off of Temu, like less than $5 each. But those batteries have both been depleted and I haven't had a chance to charge them up. So I'm going to go ahead and run this little air conditioner. It's like one of those portable air conditioner fans that you can put like little ice containers in, and it's supposed to keep it cool. I didn't plan ahead for this, so I did not fill it with ice, but the purpose of this is not to see how that works. The purpose of this test here is to see how the battery performs with these types of things hooked up to it. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this bad boy in, and I can't wait to be able to have the power to have a decent size fan that I don't have to worry about it running out of charge, that I can go ahead and just leave running all night long if I so choose. All right, so this is how it is looking. So it looks like I have over 25 hours, and that's with the refrigerator, my portable refrigerator, which it doesn't take up a lot of wattage, but right now it's kind of working really hard to get cool because, like I said, it started out at 100 degrees. And then having this fan running all night, I could run that for both of those things for 25 hours. And also remember that the refrigerator that I have hooked up to it, the compressor isn't constantly running. It's just working hard right now to get that temperature down. Once it gets down to the ideal temperature, then it doesn't have to work as hard. That means not as many watts are being pulled. So I could probably use this combination for over 25 hours in reality. So if I were to unplug my refrigerator just to simulate what it would be like when no watts are being pulled from the battery from the refrigerator, let's see how that looks on the Bluetooth app that you can download so you can check your batteries without having to open up whatever box or storage area that you decide to put your batteries in. It's right down in here. And then my inverter is in this area down here in the other cabinet. They're separated. I am told that you're never supposed to have the battery and the power inverter in the same box because they could start a fire. And I have to admit, I've been super intimidated to set up a power system like this that has an actually battery plus an inverter plus like the charger and all those things, because I thought it was going to be too complicated. I didn't want to get electrocuted. But going through this process, I'm really happy that GoldenMate reached out to me to do this review on this battery, because now I also see that is a lot more simple than I thought it was going to be. If you just follow the instructions, make sure you get the right inverter, make sure you get the right charging system to to keep your batteries charged and maintained. It's really not that complicated. With that being said, I have yet to hook up the solar yet, because I think that does include splicing some solar panel wires into a charge connector, so you don't cause any issues with your inverter and battery. So I need to do some more digging into that before I actually get that done, but that's the route that I'm headed. That way I don't always have to rely on one of these kind of smart battery chargers that you have to plug into an AC unit. And at some point, I think I'm also going to add a power strip to this so I can put more than just two AC outlets, because the power inverter that I have, it just has two AC outlets, two USB A's and one USB C, vice versa, whatever. But I'm loving this battery so far. It is really a game changer for car camping. I can now, like, I don't have to be so worried about running out of power, to make sure my food and my refrigerator stays cool. I can use a fan all night long, um, have it plugged in without having to worry that it's going to deplete my battery, because this battery is super capable. Um, Lasts for 1,280 watts. So I highly recommend this. So far, so good with my testing. I've tested it a few times. Um, Super impressed. So if you're interested, it's not as hard as it may seem. Go ahead and go to the link in the description below or in the pinned comment to get your discount code. Thank you so much for watching. Come back next week for more adventures, and I'll tell you why I had to do a wardrobe change in the middle of this video. Happy car camping and stay safe. I'm out and I'm going to enjoy this smoothie thanks to the golden Orion. I don't have to worry about how many times I make a smoothie. All right, bye.